safe and then take questions.
Well, like I said the other day, that was a good team win for us. Certainly we had to rely on each group making up for the other group when we weren't doing our job real well. I did think the defense executed and played hard the entire game. We just gave up a few little things that hurt us, but we made some big plays that allowed us to win the game. Offensively, it was kind of the story of two halves. Even the first half, we moved the ball well, the one drive, and then had a terrible penalty that nullified the touchdown, and then got out, an interception in the end zone, which didn't allow us to even kick a field goal. So that was tough. But we played hard. We found a way to win the game in the fourth quarter, and sometimes on the road you have to have wins like that.
Sometimes you guys have had a lot of success in the first half of games. How frustrating was it going to halftime and not having scored any points and just sort of had a really lackluster sort of performance on offense?
Yeah, it was frustrating. There's no question about it when you don't feel like you're operating and doing the things that we did in practice. That was the one thing I told them at halftime is we have to go out there and do the things we practiced and execute the game plan the way we did in practice. But I did like the fact that we had guys step up. I thought leadership really showed up. Guys were really committed to going out in the second half and playing hard and executing and finding a way to win.
What do you have to say about Brandon Dowdy's ability to sort of scramble a lot lately?
Well, he's done a nice job. He's gotten us positive yards, and that helps. Anytime it helps the next down. When you get 7, 6, 8, 9 yards running and you get positive yards, you have a much better chance to get a 1st and 10. So that has really helped. And then the ability to move and make throws also. Even the throw to Willie that got us down to the 3-yard line, he had to slide to his left a little bit because they brought the defensive end underneath. I thought Darrell Williams did a nice job flattening him out, but he still had to slide a little bit and make the throw. So it definitely helps a lot.
What confidence does it give the team to win a game where you didn't play the best football?
Well, I think it gives the confidence when you win a game like that and you understand that it took every single person there to do it. And it truly is a team game and a team win. You'd like to play well and execute every single play the way you're supposed to. But to be able to fight back and win a game when you don't play your best always helps you.
Going back to Brandon for just a second, the 3rd and 21 that he completed, I think it led to maybe the field goal, and then the game-winning drive there at the end. What do you think plays like that and that drive is doing for his confidence right now?
Well, I think it should help him a lot. That's a big play, the 3rd and 21. It was something we were trying to get at the end of the half. We came right back to it, and he drilled the ball in there, made a great throw. It's a nice catch on the sideline, and I think we went in and scored our first touchdown off that drive, so that was good for us. But the 2-minute execution was something that he did very, very well. He was on top of it. He was really focused. He understood what coverages they were in, where the ball should go. Our timing was really good. It's just one of those drives that you pretty much did everything right.
He's one of those guys that's taking a lot of hits, just outside, fans, whatever. Do you think stuff like that kind of validates, maybe not in your all's minds, but it should validate the fans and everything that he's your guy?
Well, the nature of the position at quarterback is when you don't win, you're going to get criticized, and when you win, you probably get more credit than you deserve. So you have to be thick-skinned. You have to understand that's what it is all about. I always tell the guys the very first meeting, you made the decision to be a quarterback. You got to understand what goes with it. So I'm sure he doesn't listen to all the things that go on outside of here, and he just focuses on doing his job real well. And he's done a nice job for us. He's a big reason why we have 6 wins.
He had 3 redshirt freshmen starting the offensive line on Saturday. Were you pleased with how they played?
Yeah, we didn't play our best on the front the first half. They did some different things. You got to give Army credit. They angled guys, they lined up, they stemmed, they moved around. They tried to confuse them with some movement. And we hesitated a little bit in the beginning. But the thing I am impressed with is we learned as the game went on, and we got better up front as the game went on, and we did a nice job in the second half. I thought that was a big part of it, was our ability to not only run the ball in the second half with our O-line, but our pass protection.
You mentioned that this is sort of a good time for a bye week. Why is that? Why is it important that this is a good time for your bye week now?
Well, it's been a grind, and we've been working extremely hard. We have 2 games on the road back-to-back, and we got another one on the road, so I think it falls at a good time to take a deep breath, relax a little bit. We'll get out on the practice field and get better this week, and then still have a little extra time to focus on Texas State.
You had long breaks before the Lafayette and Troy games, and those didn't turn out the way you would have wanted them to. Is there any different preparation in these next 2 weeks?
Well, this is a normal week for us, so this is a normal, you get a, play on a Saturday, have a normal bye, and then play again on a Saturday, so I think it'll be good for our team.
Aside from the obvious wanting to win the final 2 games, I mean, what's the goal here for you guys, the rest of the way?
We're just looking at one game, we want to get better in practice this week and then find a way to beat Texas State. That's all you try to do, is play one game at a time. Okay, thanks.